carbon cycle is a fundamental natural process that occurs constantly to regulate the amount of carbon dioxide in Earth's atmosphere. This process is essential to support life and maintain the climate on Earth. To understand this cycle, we must first look at the different areas of Earth that can store carbon. These special areas, which include the atmosphere, plants, soil, oceans, rocks, and animals, are known as reservoirs. The carbon cycle is a process by which carbon moves from reservoir to reservoir. Now let's take a deeper look at the specific processes that allow carbon to enter and escape these reservoirs. Starting with the atmosphere, carbon dioxide can be taken in through plants during the process of photosynthesis, which can later be consumed by animals for energy. Once these animals die, decomposers break down their bodies and the carbon is released into the soil. It can then be formed into rocks or minerals. Additionally, the organic matter may also be turned into fossil fuels when it is buried deep underground and exposed to heat and pressure over the course of many years. Once these fossil fuels are extracted and burned by humans to reproduce energy, the carbon dioxide is released back into the atmosphere. As for the ocean, it can hold massive amounts of carbon dioxide through absorption and is vital for controlling the CO2 in the atmosphere. Just like the plants on land, ocean plants also take in carbon dioxide through photosynthesis. When these plants die, they sink to the bottom of the ocean, taking carbon dioxide with them. The process This process is what makes the deep ocean the largest reservoir of carbon. It's hard to believe that the amount of carbon on Earth has never changed and never will. However, it is now clear that the amount of carbon stored in each reservoir is constantly changing. More recently, human activities such as deforestation, mass scales of farming, burning fossil fuels, and industrial changes have been disrupting the natural flow of the carbon cycle. These activities have resulted in a dramatic increase in CO2 in the atmosphere, causing substantial warming of the planet. To reverse the effects of human activity on climate change, we must first take a look at the carbon cycle and identify what steps we can take to prevent carbon from being released into the atmosphere at such a large scale. By doing so, we can help restore the natural balance essential for supporting life as we know it on Earth.